Hello my beautiful Skittles and welcome back to yet another video here on the channel. Today we are doing a house makeover. Okay, not really a makeover, but on the beautiful island of Croissant we are giving ourselves a little French country housing situation. So I am having a terrible time, as you can see, trying to get this vision to come to life. I don't know what my mini-me is doing, but he's just having a hard time. He's having a rough day. So I originally had this idea quite early on in like hard mode, because I wanted, obviously we got lucky with a random name generator, oh my gosh, generator. And so it actually picked the name Croissant for us, which was so nice. And we definitely went with this heart-shaped pond because French, love, I mean, it kind of went together, right? The vision was there. So I had reservations at first because I have never attempted an island like this before, and it is very much out of my comfort zone. But you know what, guys, I have had the best time building, decorating, and just seeing this island come together in all of its wonderfulness. And so it's a little less daunting to try to do an inspired island, you know, to try to add elements that I have never worked with before, including trying to make things look pseudo-natural. Obviously, I don't know. I'm not sure if I pulled it off, but you know, nonetheless, it has been such an amazing journey for this island. I love adding these waterfalls. I think waterfalls in any capacity is truly an inspiring thing. It's very much needed. Now, I wanted to make these waterfalls just a little more architecture. They're not really so much natural, but you know, they're just cute. I think that they looked really, really good. Obviously, Nook's Cranny isn't going to stay there, and it does become a bit of a problem. So we have to do something to Nook's Cranny, which we do. They sleep with the fishes. Not by the aquarium, but, you know, they get moved, and because obviously, yes, look at this. This is just a complete and total bleh. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you in my way? I don't know why I added this waterfall in the back, because you don't really see it. But I think it's more or less I know it's there, and therefore I know it will cascade into it the way that I want it to, and it'll look pretty, and it'll look much like I want it to. So we're doing a little bit of symmetry. We're trying to get the same on both sides. And I have a bit of a dilemma when I do this. Now, I don't want you to even know how many times I called rescue services because I got stuck on top of this behemoth thing. Like, while I was recording it, I'm pretty sure I called rescue services at least 3 times per side. At least 3 per side. I edited out so much of me calling them. I was thinking about keeping it in just for the meme, but then I'm like, no, that's not what you guys came here to see. You came here to see the build. You came here to see the way I did one version of my house. I definitely am keeping kind of that grayish French, because to me that's very much like a French country style cottage house. And I think it just turned out really, really cute. So every time I look at this, I always forget that the Kuropi lantern's eyes are facing the wrong way. And so I just had to stare there for a moment and just look and be like, yeah, this is how I wanted it, right? This is what I wanted. When in reality, it probably should have been the other way so you could see the flame. But hey, we're feigning artistic license here, right? That's what we're doing. That's what we do best. Pathing. I am so happy that I finally have you've heard me say it so many times on stream and on videos. I am so happy that I have this relationship with pathing down, and that it's not just well, okay, that was a mess, dude. What were you thinking? Why you have this together? Don't get shy now, okay? So when I was thinking up ideas on how I could kind of make this sort of French-inspired country estate, if you will, it was definitely a lot of trial and error, because I don't know how many times I was overthinking it, because that's what I do. I'm an overthinker, and I know overthinking is actually a sign of wanting to do a good job, but it took so much out of me, because I was racking my brain so much to try to come up with a cohesive design, but also one that is going to truly embrace my vision. And I don't know why I didn't just keep those waterfalls in until the very end. Probably because I'm a little Delulu, but that's quite alright. The best people in the world are Delulu. So, dude, you really need to quit kicking that path. Just watch where you're going. That's all you need to do, okay? It's not... No, that's... Well, okay, maybe you made a good choice there. We did need to extend that out a little bit. Alright, I'm sorry. I'll give you... No, you ruined it. Try again. There you go. So, I'm talking to my mini-me as if it's gonna listen to me, and he really doesn't. He's got an attitude sometimes, you know? He's got a mind of his own. He thinks he knows what's best. And in reality, he's probably right. But he's such a pain sometimes. So obviously, you know, trying to figure out how I want this to like naturally curve, and that to me, that's the most fun for me, honestly, is just kind of seeing what I can do with the path, right? What are my limitations? What are the ways in which, okay, come on, dude, get it together. What are the ways in which this path can really serve the purpose that I need it to serve, but at the same time still looking quasi-natural and the way that it's meant to look. So finally we get the pieces where we want them. It's only taken, you know, almost 6 hours at this point, but that's okay, because I changed my mind so much on the direction of the pattern and kind of the way that I wanted the natural wines to go. That was the hard part for me, because it was seemingly impossible, really, and I could not figure out, really, for the life of me, why it was so difficult to kind of meander and to maneuver throughout it. But in the end, we got it figured out. I really like the way this is coming along. And just look at that view. Like, That's a great kind of perspective, right? You would think. But then I had a brain blast. And I thought, why don't we put the other lantern on the other side and really kind of even it out and not make it look so wonky? The one thing I don't like is how you can fill it in from the top or from the bottom, but you can't do that. You can't like take it out from the bottom. Like that just seems really not fair. It seems not fair to me. So we are filling in this. I should have left it filled in because honestly, like I said in the beginning, it doesn't really add anything to the design because you can't really see it, but it's more of a I know it's there kind of thing. And that's good enough. So we're going to remove this boosh. We're going to put the boosh on the other side. Or not. Or we're going to just, you know, figure out how... Dude, you forgot the other side. Go back, go back. It's like adding commentary to an already finished product, like something's gonna change. Plus everybody loves the way that I talk to my mini-me sometimes. It's like, dude, you're acting like he can hear you and see you and know what you're doing. And he can't, but you know what? That's okay. I truly, truly did enjoy. I loved the way this came out. It just seems so finished and so polished. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!